Welcome to Keith and the Girl. I'm Keith Malley.
I'm Molly Knefel.
Do not forget keithandthegirl.com/tumor. TUMOR. It's how you can help Hemda out. Also be sure that you're subscribed to our mailing list. Go to KATG.com/subscribe, and we're going to send out information on something you may have heard of called Thunderclap. And what it does is it'll send from your Twitter account, Facebook account, the whole audience at once about how to help Hemda out. And that, of course, it gets people yapping. So that's good. And I'm looking at some sweet messages from /tumor where you can donate to help Hemda out. I will keep saying this to anyone that will listen, says Mariana. I would not be the woman I am today without Keith and the Girl, and especially Hemda. You are a fighter and an inspiration. Stay strong. We love you. Michael says, thoughts and prayers and this money. An anonymous one, your positivity throughout this ordeal has left an enormous impression on me. Your attitude is inspiring. You are an amazing woman. I thank you. So that's very sweet. But enough of that, time for fun. All right? Today's guest is the co-host of White Chocolate Sundays. I'm going to guess he's the chocolate part. He's the host of Petey's World at the Creek in the Cave, and we'll get into all that. Petey DeAbreu. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here with you guys.
Well, thank you.
First of all.
All right. Well, this is going in a positive direction already, isn't it?
This is big for me.
Dude, I'm looking you up, and even just your tweets, you were trouble, right? Huh?
Trouble or troubled?
Let's get right into it.
Troubled.
Yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to this
Trying not to be
conversation.
troubled. I feel like I was troubled.
Okay, how old are you right now?
33, but that's in human years.
Okay.
In the hood years, I'm 231 years old.
The hood's tough, right?
Yeah, 7 years to 1, like dogs.
You have to gangbang to get by.
You just got to be tough.
You got to be tough.
You don't have to be tough, but like it depends. If you don't want to go to school, you got to be tough.
Okay, and you didn't graduate high school, did you?
Nah.
What level? How far did you get?
I went to like 9th grade, and I was like, nah, this ain't for me.
And did you have both parents?
Yeah, kind of. But my pops was like out, in and out.
Okay, and neither minded.
I don't know if they didn't mind. It was just you got a young pit bull.
What did you do right after you left? Like, did you want to work?
Nah, I was just hanging out, doing crime.
Yeah.
Petty crime.
Petty crime. You owe the government $500,000. True or false?
True.
Okay. Wait, no.
No. That was $580,000.
Now, that's petty crime?
No, that was prior to you talking about when I was a kid. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So you worked your way up.
Yeah, I graduated. Like this is my Harvard.
Let's start with the petty.
Paying back my Harvard loan.
The grad school of crime.
Grad school of crime.
So you're a kid.
Yeah.
You're doing petty crime. What's that? Shoplifting?
Shoplifting, robbery.
Robbery. Do you know what the word petty means?
That's petty. You ain't killed nobody.
Yeah, I'm with Petey on this one.
You didn't kill nobody. That's petty.
Theft is not.
So I went from I started in thieves stealing,
Robbing houses, cars.
Well, first like little stuff in stores.
Okay.
Then like apartments.
Right.
Then
Stores the gateway.
Yeah, stores, apartments, and then people.
What happened? Like first time you shoplifted, you go, God, this is easy. Why pay for something when I can take it?
Well, it was because you start as a kid. We would steal all kind of shit, like little shit. Like you go to the store, you steal candy or whatever it is,
right.
And then it just escalates to like whatever else you want, a jacket or some shit.
What would you take from a house?
It depends on what it has.
What's the?
I mean, I'm not gonna say like I was like a bandit or anything. I had around maybe a couple houses,
right?
Or like a couple dollars.
So you would just take money because you can't walk out with the TV, right?
Nah.
Right. Did you ever
money?
Sometimes I read these
and then dumb shit. I was young. This is when I was doing this. I was like maybe like 13.
13, but we already know it gets worse. What do you mean when you were young? So did you ever? I read articles sometimes. These robbers, they go in, they start stealing stuff, but then they turn on the TV and fall asleep. That's not how you do it, right?
That's crazy. Because I'm already paranoid. When you're into you're paranoid as shit. You're like, oh my God. Because especially,
Yeah, they're making a sandwich.
Yeah, they're fucking nuts.
Yeah, they're making themselves at home.
You did it by yourself or you did it with friends?
Friends. Yeah, friends.
Okay, so you do this, I guess, a couple years. What makes you stop?
just on to the next thing.
You grow up onto the next thing.
On to the next
Onto
thing.
white collar crime, right?
Well, that's not till later.
How old are you when I'm with what I'm talking about? That you owe the government
That's
$500,000.
That's like 20 to 28, 27.
20 to 28. So you're 33. This is pretty recent, right?
I guess you could say it.
I could say it. If you have a,
No, I'm gonna say. No matter of fact, I'm gonna say 20 to like about 26, 27.
Okay.
27. I'll say 27.
Okay, so maybe 7 years ago is when you
Yeah,
stopped,
yeah.
right? Because you got caught.
No. I got caught. I stopped because it stopped working,
Got mail fraud.
and then the feds got me
After the fact.
like 8 years.
Oh,
7
man.
years after the fact.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So they
that
didn't-
sucks.
I think that's the reason I'm free too, because they didn't catch me red-handed. So it was
Right.
like, oh, he's self-rehabilitated himself. He's doing comedy.
Okay.
Oh, but that's gotta suck even more to be like, you know what? I did some bad stuff. That's
Nah,
way past
that's
me.
cool.
And then they come and find you.
Right.
That's just the way it is. You can't be mad at you. I did it. I can't be mad at something.
Right. I don't think that's what she was saying.
Just I feel like I would be, like relaxed, like not looking behind, like, okay, 7
Right.
years, I'm good. I did it. I got away with it. I've moved on. My life has changed. And then like a knock at the door.
I'll be honest with you. I had a nightmare. I used to have multiple nightmares of being caught
I'd imagine.
as I was doing it. So it always was in my conscious. Like it was. So even when it happened, it was kind of startling. But it was just like, well, I've stole a lot. So
When you'd rob people on the street, right? Would you? Would you rob people on the street?
Yeah.
Do you have a weapon, or you're an intimidating looking
weapon,
guy? Was
weapon.
that what kind of weapon?
A gun.
A gun.
Yeah. What else?
Did
kind
you?
of weapon gonna have?
Did you point the gun at them?
Yeah.
Okay. Was the gun loaded?
Yeah.
This is not petty.
This is petty.
Did you ever think, hey, if
Oh,
push-
but like another thing, like we used to steal people's change, jackets. When you like 3-4 deep, you don't have to even use a gun.
what does 3-4 deep mean?
Like 3-4 people.
Oh, okay. But when you would have a gun, did you think if push comes to literal shove, I'm going to shoot this person?
I mean,
Huh? You don't know? Did you ever have to shoot a person?
No.
Okay. You still
You
have
know-
the,
you
you
know-
still have the gun?
No, hell no.
Okay.
I'm on probation, man. You crazy?
Right.
I'm on probation and this microphone is on.
Right. I don't even watch movies with guns. in them.
Yeah, I was, nah, yeah.
Did you ever feel bad or fuck them? They should have a gun too.
Nah, I never felt bad because it was never a thing of like I was never doing it just to do it.
Right.
I was doing it to like I guess in my mind it was like to get money, or to like the easiest way to get money.
Right. And who's the target? Just a weak looking person?
Just whoever got what I look like I want. It don't gotta
So
be
it would
weak.
be anyway. It's not.
I mean, of
necessarily-
course, I'm not gonna go to the fucking giant, but
Right.
it doesn't really. You got a gun.
Like, does it help at all? You see somebody, they're looking around, they're obviously lost. Is that good news, or it
Nah,
doesn't matter?
I mean, depends.
He's asking if there's anything he can do to prevent himself from being robbed.
Because I had two guys with two guns pointed on me, and looking back, I was trying to find this lady's house, and I'm just looking up like I'm an idiot, and I know that enticed them. So I'm wondering if that's a secret or something.
Depends on when.
But
you
it doesn't
were.
matter. You got a gun.
Where
so
was you
fuck it.
at?
I'm not telling you.
Was it for a booty call?
Yeah, it was. It was for a booty. And I'll tell you what, after crime
You shouldn't have
sex,
been in the projects, man.
best sex ever. That after crime sex. You made somebody's day. I chipped a tooth. Let me put it that way. Yeah. Oh man. So then what you're talking about is when you get bigger and better, you start doing mail fraud. How so? This is what you later get in trouble with the government for.
Yeah, I can't really go into details because it's still like
They don't know.
No, I mean, I mail fraud's mail fraud, but
Right.
Because that's what I've been charged for.
Is it like a loan? Some bullshit loan?
Along on mail fraud.
Yeah, and I'm trying to what kind of mail fraud? How would you
it
trick
was
me?
It's like basically just getting merchandise through the mail.
Okay.
Because that's the mail is
Right.
federal.
Okay.
So if you do anything illegal through the mail,
so is this so?
it's mail fraud. So like say I'm doing some shit where there's like fake people involved that don't even exist.
Okay.
And I'm getting, merchandise or whatever it is.
Okay, so
that's
it's
mail fraud.
So it's regular stores, not your average Joe. Am I right or wrong?
Stores?
Yeah. Would you be like, hey, JCPenney, send me a refrigerator. I'm never paying you. Is it that simple? Is there
Yeah,
something?
but like to like a huge
Right.
power,
Like a
kinda.
car.
Yeah, like something like that.
Mail me a
To
car.
that, I'm saying to that amount, like to that effect of like money, as far as like
Right. So you're really just flat out not paying them, or is there more to it that I'm missing?
I'm just
Okay.
getting free money, pretty much.
And then you would launder money. How do you do that? Not many people.
You wash money for someone.
But how do you? So a drug
You
dealer.
could say you launder money. Say you had a bank account.
Yeah, spell it out for me.
was
Because
like-
I've never totally understood this.
Yeah, it's like there's different ways you can do it.
How
But
could I
like,
launder Keith's money?
All right, say let me see. Say you have a bank account.
Okay.
And he's doing something fucking illegal.
Uh-huh.
And you're taking his money and making like putting it in your name, so everything is fine.
Uh-huh.
So now you're laundering his dirty money.
But when I do my
Or like
taxes,
say you have
do I have to report all that money and where it came from?
Well, yeah.
But I gotta make something up.
Right. Yeah, I made something. I was just like, I had a fucking you know what my thing was? I said I had a settlement from when I was a kid.
Okay.
I got injured, and it was like because I was around the age of 21. So
Right.
like, by the time I was 21 or whatever, I started to receive my settlement.
Okay.
That's
So
so
I
smart.
would just come every fucking day and every week in the bank.
Who are you laundering money for? Like drug dealers, that kind of thing. What else could there be? It's
No,
always drugs.
it was just a hustle with the thing. That's the funny thing too. Like I realized, like everyone stereotypically thinks because I'm black and I'm young, it was drugs or like guns or something violent, which it was like totally like some Catch Me If You Can, you know what I'm saying, Frank Abagnale type of shit. But you would never expect a dude in the Scully and the hoodie to be doing like a white collar level crime that someone with like boat shoes would probably be doing.
It's true. When I heard white collar crime, I was thinking definitely like white Wall Street douche.
Right.
Yeah, because it was like along the lines of not that.
But why is their money dirty? Can you give me
Because
an
it's
example?
stolen. I'm stealing shit and selling stolen property that someone else belongs to someone else. So it's like you're taking something that belongs from you and you're selling it.
You following?
I think I got it. So you were involved with some people who had a lot more money, and they were trying to clean their money, or allegedly. You don't have to. I know these microphones are on, but so dudes with a lot of money need their like fancy dudes with boat shoes. They need their money laundered when they.
Well, it's not even a fancy dude with boat shoes that need their money laundered. It's people with a lot of money that need their money laundered. You know what I mean?
I see.
That they got illegally. I just don't understand how if it's. I don't understand how they have illegal money in the first place.
The mail fraud. How do we have to? I thought we were going along.
Yeah, but
because the mail fraud was the
saying,
first part of it, and then the money laundering was like the second part of it. So it was like it kind of went hand in hand.
Okay, is anybody following in this room?
So the mail fraud, if you're doing mail for you, the mail fraud is the hustle, whatever it is. I'm not saying what it is, what that is, but
okay. So someone else is doing the mail
fraud is the hustle,
and now you're laundering their money,
right?
Okay, so it is connected.
Yeah,
I follow. Okay,
and so like, I'm curious since you're a stand-up and you go on stage, and I also know that like these things can be very sensitive, and you don't. Especially if it's an ongoing case, you don't necessarily want to talk about them. Like, well, how do you strike the balance of like Like, are you allowed to talk about it? Can you talk about it? Like, do you talk about it on stage? Does it inform your comedy? Or
I don't go into detail about it. But I talk about it. Like, I don't really go into.
Did the feds ever come to your shows?
Probably. I don't know.
Feds got no sense of humor though. Right. They don't like to laugh.
These are felonies. I don't know who told you the word petty.
I said that was in school when I was in school.
Right.
I said I started with petty crimes.
All right, just so you know,
but then I graduated. Okay. No, this is fucking
all right.
Felonies.
Okay, so 10% they take out of your pay. Out of your pay from what?
From nothing.
Yeah, fuck them.
Jokes on them.
I live with my mom.
Man, $200, you get $20. I don't know.
You
get $10.
Did your parents, either of them, say anything to you like? This is too much. Stop it.
What?
Stop these fucking crimes.
Why? What age? When I was a kid?
Any age. What? You're an adult now? Like my parents would still tell me to stop it, and I'm 42.
Yeah. I mean, my mom. I think she just couldn't handle me, man. Like she just let it go after a while. It's like she fought till I was about like maybe 13, and then it was just like I don't know what to do with him.
Right, but 4 years ago. You do move back in with your mom.
Oh yeah, 4 years ago.
Okay, and you're with your mom right now.
Yeah.
Do you have a job?
Just comedy.
Just comedy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is she saying, "Hey, you're 33, get the fuck out," or she
She-
knows
she-
what
you know
trouble
what's crazy?
happens when you're out?
She actually said that to me. I recently went through a breakup, but she said that to me the other day. She goes, "It's coming up on 5 years," and I'm like, "What the fuck does that even mean?" She's like, "Well, you said 5 years." I'm like, I don't even remember this. What do we have, an agreement? I don't remember no agreement.
We were at the dinner table. I asked you about your 5-year plan. You said live with moms.
Yeah, what you mean 5?
She's got a big countdown clock.
Right.
Yeah.
There's rings like that you made when Christmas was coming. She tears one off every day till she gets to the star. All right. Do you care, by the way? 8th grade education, but who cares? We have computers in our pockets now.
Yeah, we're fucking-
Yeah, you know everything everybody else does. Columbus, good guy or bad guy?
Columbus, good guy. I never met him.
Right.
I wouldn't be light skinned if it wasn't for him. Probably.
You know
I mean,
everything. Do
whatever.
you know how to like? Let's say you had
If
a
people are happy because of him, I'm for whatever. I'm pro happiness of other people.
Those
That's
would've
a
been
diplomatic way of saying it. I like that.
Those would have been some essays in school. I guess it's good you got out. Oh man. All right. Now, do you miss easy money?
I mean, I just got paid last night to talk shit into a microphone. That's pretty
Okay.
easy as well.
Okay. What's the last time you stole something?
I probably stole a lighter or something not too long. I probably was like waiting in the Walgreens and I took a chapstick or something, like it took too long or something.
Did you ever steal something from something real, like a nice amount of money from somebody you knew, an inside job, let's say?
No.
Okay. All right. Do your friends trust you completely?
I don't fucking care if they trust me or not.
Yeah.
But
I
probably
gotta live my life.
They
You know.
should.
Yeah.
They should if they're smart.
They know what's good for them.
Yeah, I mean, property, money. I think that should all be in a totally different category in terms of crime. Violent crime, put it in an important category. Money.
But that's honestly, it's crazy in the court. That's like in the court of law. It's so like if you don't fucking hurt nobody, chances are you be all right.
Yeah.
Unless you were like doing some fucking Madoff shit where you just steal gazillions of dollars.
But
Like
you can fuck up somebody's life by pointing a gun at them. Do you know that?
Yeah, of course. I've been pointing fucking gun. That's the other thing. Like
It's more fun to be on the other side.
In the hindsight, because in hindsight, looking back, I look back and I go, I could tell you that I think the thing that turned me into like to do certain things, like even like stealing. I remember a friend stole from me, like during Christmas. He stole a gift from under our tree. Me and my mom lived together. It was just me and my mom. We're fucking poor as shit. There's not a lot of gifts, so one goes missing. You recognize, you know what I mean?
Right. Also, maybe he thought only Santa Claus knows and he can get away with it.
But I don't know. And it's like my mom the next day was like, "Hey, your friend Mario came over," and I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Yeah, my gift's missing." I'm like, "No, he wouldn't." And you're a kid, you want to defend your friend. You're like, "No way, I would never have a friend that was steal." And then I never saw him again after that day. I was like, "Oh fuck, he stole my mom's gift."
Do you know what it was?
It was a picture of Jesus.
From you?
It was like a Secret Santa at my mom's job, and somebody gave her a picture of Jesus.
How did you find out? Because the person at work told.
Yeah.
This is what you're missing.
And then he probably opened it. It was Jesus like.
To be fair, though, Mario probably felt like he got a message from God when he stole a gift, opened it, and it was a picture of Jesus.
Jesus looking at him like, "Yo, why you fucked up, son? Why you had to do that for?"
Think about what you've done, Mario.
He wraps it back up, throws it in. I would have said
Throws it in the garbage.
Yeah. Well, what'd you give me for Secret Santa? I know there was a price limit, but $1,000. Anyways, better luck next year. All right. So you're on the right path now, right?
Oh yeah,
telling your jokes.
Absolutely.
Good for you.
How did you what was like the sequence from now I'm in trouble with the feds to I'm doing stand-up comedy? Like
I started doing comedy, then I got in trouble with the feds.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's like I was like my first show, and then a few days later I went to jail, and then I got out.
How long were you in jail?
Not long. They just arrested me, and then my mom and my
a
sister
day or
came
months?
Like a day.
A day. Okay.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Like you got bailed. You were able to get bailed out.
Mm-hmm. For my mom and my sister.
And so then you were like, well, it's a good thing I just started doing comedy because now I got a bunch of material.
Oh, not even. I didn't talk about any of that shit for like the first couple of years because I was going through it. So I didn't want to like.
Are you still in contact with the Bad News Bears? The guys that you would work with?
No. I don't know.
Because you can't be, or they just moved on, or no?
I mean, I wouldn't be.
Right.
It would be
irresponsible.
Yeah, it would be dumb of me.
Okay. So you were born in the Bronx. You end up moving to Orlando. Why Orlando?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I lived down there just because it was cheap as shit, and I didn't want to go to fucking Miami.
How old were you when you did that?
I was about 20, and I had some friends that lived down there too. So.
Okay, so you're on your own. You're not with your parents. I mean.
Mm-mm.
Okay, you in the Bronx, at least where you lived. You knew if you were chatting with a girl, you knew you'd be fucking, right?
For the most part, yes.
Yeah.
No. I'm not gonna say it because that sounds like I'm a Mac, but like
it's what happened to you.
Certain things, like if you're in the Bronx, I'm not saying wherever you at.
Right.
That's to me in my world where I was at.
Right. They're like hi, and you literally would take your dick out. You're like, it's on, right?
Not like that.
No, because
I mean, like I invited a girl to my house, right?
Right.
I know where you're going with
Okay.
this. This is a thing in the hood, right? Say hypothetically, I invite you to my crib, right?
All right.
And you're like, yo, I got no AC.
No air
I
conditioning.
got nothing
right?
else to do. Like, why the hell are you coming to my house?
Right.
Chances are we're fucking 9 times out of 10.
Right. I say ahead of time, I don't have air conditioning, and if she's still into it, we're fucking.
Even without that, it's like, what the fuck are you going to someone's house for? And you live with your mom. So,
Right. Was that didn't even stop you, and you lived with your mom?
nah.
You don't give a shit. So you go to
I got
Orlando.
caught, though. I told you. Oh, no, I didn't tell you. I got caught the first time I ever had sex.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
My mom came in.
Oof.
How old were you?
I was probably like 14.
Okay. And is she proud?
Hell no. She was pissed off.
Did she start screaming?
Hell yeah.
And the woman's grabbing her clothes and running. The woman. The girl's grabbing her clothes.
Yeah, but nah, my mom, it's so funny because she yelled at her and then she was like, she told me to walk the girl to the train station like a gentleman.
Okay.
Well, that's good. That's nice advice. Was the girl totally? Do you think it was worse for you or worse for the girl to be
Probably
walked in
worse
on?
for me.
Because it was your mom.
Yeah, because the girl, she was probably a young whore. She was from
But not you?
She was from Harlem. It was my first fucking time. She put the condom on. She knew what she was doing. It was my first fucking time.
I've had sex a lot of times. I still don't want anyone walking in on me.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
I want other moms to walk in on me. So he goes to Orlando. He's with this girl. They say hi, and he goes, "I guess it's how it is back home." And he takes his dick out. And she goes, "What the fuck? This is Orlando. We're classy."
Excuse me. Put that away.
It's not until, in all fairness, it's not until 9th grade that they teach you don't just take your dick out.
No.
They should start earlier.
Right. They should start earlier and a refresher course when we're 21.
Yeah, I think every 2 years, starting like first grade, honestly, they should be like, all right, you've got dicks, take a look at them, get used to them. And then every 2 years after that, be like, a reminder, you need to obtain permission from whoever you want to show this to.
There should be a course. I'm with you on that. There should be a course.
Before you take it out.
Because you got the birds and the bees, but there's no like...
You didn't know better.
Yeah, I didn't fucking know. I thought that's just how it was.
No, it's true. They teach you what sex is, but they don't teach you why it's important to make sure the other person wants to do it too.
And then there's always things that's changing. Like now,
Right.
I'm back out there. I broke over my girl. There's new things now going on.
Kemda brings up a point. By the way, sorry about your breakup. How long was that going on?
Like 5 years, 6 years.
What was that? that started sympathetic and then turned disapproving at the end.
Was she upset that you would not leave your mom's house? Was that a point of contention?
Nah, because I'm the prize. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People love me.
Definitely.
As
5
they
years?
should.
That's a long time. That's got to be sad. Did you cry like a baby?
Yeah, I did, yo.
Yeah.
I did, but people don't even think your boy got tears in him, man. That's the problem. They think I'm made out of cast iron.
Of course you gotta cry.
That's
hope
why
so.
when you asked her earlier, you said like being a dude is like, oh, you don't get it.
That's true.
Cry.
Nobody cares,
That's
man.
another part of the training on when to take your dick out.
Right.
Only if the person is okay with it, and also it's okay to cry. Do a twofer in one class.
Yo, you know why? You know why the Beast from Beauty and the Beast got to put on a suit and all that shit? Because he wanted people to know he had feelings.
Yeah.
Huh? What does that have to do with your skull cap?
I'm just saying. This skull cap is him without the suit on.
I see.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Yeah.
Kemda asked, if you don't want to leave at 5 years, your mom's house, when do you want to leave?
Yo, when I'm on the yacht, yo,
You're right. Yeah, I saw a tweet
from my couch to the yacht.
where you wrote about how you want to get your mom a Nissan. I ain't get in this for nothing but touching that stage, trying to get my homicide game up. Now, to be clear, you mean killing it on stage.
Yeah, not people. I would never kill a person ever.
And repping them have-nots. Also buying my mom's a Nissan. Hashtag everything else is just a bonus. And very popular hashtag, too. So it is funny, the big dream. Like, I want to buy my mom a car. But wouldn't it be better to get out of her house and then the next thing would be the car?
All part of the,
Right.
Because you know what happened the night before? I was at a show and she was there.
Okay.
So I was just talking shit. I'm hosting the show. Like, yo, my mom's... And I go, yo, Ma... So I'm talking like these illustrious. I'm like, yo, I'm going to get the horse, the Clydesdales. I was like, I'm going to get you. I go, yo, Ma, what kind of car you want? And she goes, a Nissan. But it was so fucking... Because I was just saying all these major, crazy, out of fucking...
She's like, I'm gonna keep this in the achievable zone.
Right, and I'm like, and I said, what kind of Nissan? She was like, an Infinitive. I was like, what the fuck is an Infinitive?
You know what, son? Rent one of those car to goes for me, okay, for 2 hours, and we'll call it even. What kind of car you're gonna buy me? Here's some more tweets from your boy Petey. I ain't got no manager, agent, or nothing like that. I just got the shit I talk and who I am. Hashtag. I'm good with that. Yeah. You should stick under one hashtag, though, so for branding.
Yo, my brand is very loose, man.
Yeah. You got to be flexible with your brand.
My shit is loose, man.
So these are Facebooks, by the way. Sometimes my parole officer be feeling like my therapist manager. Well, how so? Like,
because my PO,
right?
I don't even think I'm supposed to be talking about this, but he's cool as shit, man. He's just a nice dude. And,
is he trying to help you out? Make sure you're not fucking up and
But
going
it's
back?
crazy, like, because you would think that, like, a PO is somebody that, like, whenever you hear the story, it's like your PO is a piece of shit or, like, mean. But, like, I honestly go to this dude, it's like his office, and we'll just talk about life. Like, not even, you know what I mean? Just like, yo, so what up? And, like, he's from New York, so it's like you just talk. And, like, I think to him also, it's like, out of all the guys that come into his office, it's, like, different. It's a different case with me.
Does he say, are you even laundering drink tickets? I want to know everything.
Nah, comedy, I think it made everybody super supportive of me. Like, because it's just something you don't hear people doing all the time.
You're bragging on Facebook. I went from busboy at comedy clubs to paid comic in 4 years.
Yeah.
Look at you. Hashtag big ups to comedy. Hashtag comedy high school senior. Hashtag paid dues to get paid.
Is that how you got into it? You were working at comedy clubs, and then you were like, I can do this?
Well, nah. I wanted to do comedy, so I was like, how am I going to get into the club? So I was like, I'm going to go just hang out and figure it out. And then I started busting and then just for stage time.
Nice.
MJG would like to know, where were you on the 12th? Interesting.
12?
That's your business.
Who, me?
PD says, I was just a warm-up comic for a talk show. Hashtag meh. It's boring, right? You can't be yourself. Yo. You got to go, hey, who here?
It was cool because I got to talk shit, but then the 5 to 10 minutes prior to, when you got to tell an audience to act excited just so they can get the reference shots. That shit killed me.
What was the show for?
Scott Rogowski, I believe.
Okay, and it's got to be good money though, right?
It's all right.
It's all right.
It ain't buying Mama Nissan or nothing.
Right. It's not going to cover $500,000 to the feds.
All right. Yo, the funny part too is like when I've seen millions of dollars before. So like no one.
Wait.
Like,
what?
I've
like
seen,
in real life.
Like in real life, I've went through millions of dollars before, right?
Wow.
So most people would never fathom like 500,000 is like whoa.
Right.
But like when you kind of got it in you to make it and to know what it's like and what you need kind of to do or whatever. So like when I say like my PO and his boss and my mom and everybody, they go 500. You're never gonna pay that back. I'm like, you know how fast
But you can't get it that fast anymore. I don't know if you realize that.
No, you can, bro. What do you mean? You
okay,
can't?
but you're saying I know how to get it. I can get it again.
I'm not saying I'm tomorrow. I'm gonna go. I'm just saying it's not an impossible feat. It's not like
right. Well, if you're only giving 10% anyway.
Yeah, and even that, I look at it like, yo, I'm gonna make millions again, and then I'm just gonna fucking give them. I fuck with my PO sometimes. I go, how you want me to pay you singles? That's how I'm gonna come in when I get it. I'm gonna give you all singles. Have your fucking money counters ready. I don't even think they have money counters that count singles.
I just watched the episode of Luke Cage where he obtains a bag of money. And
Okay.
so that's like, that image is in my head. But if you could somehow obtain a bag of money that had been like unjustly maintained in the first place and then put it towards a just cause, then you would be made in the shade really quickly.
Do you have a little saved up from those days?
Hell no.
No? Come on.
If he did, he would have put it right back.
No,
Pay
no.
down your debt.
Oh, definitely. Right.
It's
right,
so
right.
funny whenever people ask me that, I go, imagine that's like asking a starving kid, what, like he had a Thanksgiving dinner, coming back the next day and asking him, got anything saved? Left over? He's gonna eat the feed. Like, what'd you do with the plate?
Let me mention this, please. Harry's razors. It's what I use to shave. It's the shaving solution, if you ask me. Harry's razors, HARRYS.com. You'll go there and you're going to find out that they're going to save you time. You don't have to go to a store. You don't have to spend $500,000 on cream. First of all, you're an adult, you're a grown person, and you have to ask, can you please open up the container so I can buy the razors for way too much, please? No. Harry's ships directly to your door, and you save you save so much money. $2 per blade. Compare that to what you've been spending. Harry's 5-blade razors now include a softer flex hinge for a more comfortable glide, trimmer blade for hard-to-reach places, but that's your business, lubricating strip, textured handle for more control when it's wet, and they're keeping prices exactly the same. You see these other razors. Oh, we added a new horizontal line on it. $10 more. No, thank you. Harry's is so confident in the quality of their blades that they'll send you their popular free trial set, which comes with a razor, 5-blade cartridge, and shaving gel. Get your free trial set when you subscribe. Just pay $3 for shipping. Plus, if you enter KATG at checkout, you get their post-shave balm for free. All right? So enter code KATG at checkout to get the post-shave balm for free with your order. That's it. Harrys.com. HARRYS.com. Right now, enter code KATG at checkout. Claim your free trial set and post-shave balm. That's Harrys.com, code KATG. All right? All right. Let's talk politics. Do we care? Petey.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
People be like, yo, I'm moving to Canada if Trump wins. I'm like, nigga, I'm on probation. Where I'm going to move to? I'm in the Bronx, man. I got to take whatever come at me, man. I'm ready. We back.
We're back.
We back.
We're back.
We can't leave because not everybody can leave, so we got to stay here and we got to figure out how to work with it.
Where we gonna go?
Yeah, I agree. We can't leave, and I mean, I was about to say Canada isn't all that great, although I do find that Prime Minister to be fairly handsome.
Mm-hmm. He is adorable. Is he still the Prime Minister? I thought he left or something. No, he's still there? That's good. In a Twitter storm, Donald Trump implied he'd been chained to the Republican Party for too long. But in the wake of recent announcements from dozens of Republicans, including Paul Ryan, quote, the shackles have been taken off me and I can now fight for America the way I want to.
Yeah, all right.
And then he took his dick out, virtually. Trump went on to bash Ryan as a very weak and ineffective leader and labeled Democrats, with the exception of cheating Bernie, far more loyal than each other. Despite winning the second debate in a landslide, he says, and that's every poll, it is hard to do well when Paul Ryan and others give zero support. Republicans are far more difficult than crooked Hillary, and I'm going rogue. Nice. By the way, he mentioned about Election Day. Do not forget to vote for Trump if you're a supporter of his.
Make sure you get out and vote November 28th. If you've already registered, request an absentee ballot today.
That's it. You know what? Why correct them? 28th.
November 28th.
Go out there and get them.
They already gonna know who's the president by November 28th. What is he? I don't even know everything, but I know that much. Goddamn, I don't even know politics.
You know that we don't
fuck?
vote on Thanksgiving Day.
What the fuck is that?
Black Friday. Go to the stores. Go to the polls.
What is that? Yo, what the fuck is going on?
He's like, I have an 8th grade education, and that's some shit.
Oh, that's why I don't even listen to this shit, man. This shit is like, what the fuck?
He does have
Oh, man.
the Trump University trial is on the 28th, so maybe that name was just sticking. That
Oh,
date
it's on
was sticking in
November
his head.
28th?
Yeah.
They should have rescheduled that to be before the election. That
Yeah.
was bad calendaring.
Agreed. Now these fun pictures come out. What if only these people voted? What would it turn out to be? What if these? So if only women voted, all the states are blue practically. If only men voted, all the states are red. Going to Trump. Okay.
Yo, there was a lot of. I went to Atlanta. Drove down to Atlanta last weekend. There was a lot of Trump support down there. Like,
Yeah.
because you don't drive down the fucking East Coast all the time, so you don't see what's going on like farms and shit like that.
Yeah.
You see like big ass tractors with Trump
Right.
fucking banners. I'm like, wow, man, let's not get pulled over here.
Yeah. Well, and that map, it's men, but I definitely saw a tweet earlier today from a black guy being like, "Don't lump me in with this shit." Like that's
Right.
mostly white men, presumably.
True. Yeah.
I don't think Trump is super popular among black men, although I might be wrong.
I am excited to see what states go for Trump, what states go for Clinton. Because just move. We have 49 other beautiful states.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
Although I'm from Iowa, which is a swing-ish state, but also it's where the caucuses happen, so it's like the first in the nation, and it's super awesome to be from there during those times because you get to see everybody. Like everybody comes in. I mean, there's like good arguments to be made that Iowa shouldn't have that much power,
Right.
which is probably true. But
Why do they? Because we feel bad for them?
I'm not. I don't know why. I mean, we don't get anything else, so give us that.
That's what I mean. We have bagels. Hollywood
Or
has
maybe because they
celebrities.
don't have that many people, so it's like, or as many people as a bigger city, so maybe it's because they're less to go against each other.
Yeah, I mean, one of the big problems with Iowa being first, and I like Iowa being first, but one of the big problems is that it's a very white state and it's not very diverse, so it's not necessarily representative of the rest of the country. But so I guess I haven't really lived in like Ohio. I imagine that like Ohio and Pennsylvania right now, it must be insane to live there because they're being in Iowa. They call you constantly. Everything on TV, all the public spaces are like taken over by voting stuff. So I imagine that those swing states must be a real trip right now.
Right. A surprising source has offered implicit support for Hillary Clinton, Glenn Beck. So it seems this pussy comment, where you see a woman and when you're a star you can grab them by the pussy, that is upsetting these religious people, and finally they're like, okay, maybe not Trump. This is too much. The Muslim thing, okay, I don't know a Muslim. Mexicans, I barely know Mexicans, but I have a wife and I know what pussy is.
Yeah, I know pussy. Exactly. I think that's. I'm married to a pussy, and I gave birth to a pussy.
Came out of a pussy.
Right. I think that is a big part of it. They want to protect their wives from having Donald Trump grab their pussy.
Right. Glenn Beck is saying Trump is an immoral man who is absent decency or dignity. The Republican Party still stands for something, he says. Validating his immorality, lewdness, and depravity is wrong. We have to make a moral and ethical choice. And then he probably cried. He cries a lot. Nothing wrong with crying, but come on. Calm down.
Yeah, remember we established like 20 minutes ago that it's okay for men to cry.
Yeah, yo, you ain't got to be hardcore all the time.
That's right. We're duality, right? You can have both.
Yeah, dual. I like that word.
Yeah.
Duality.
Hashtag duality. I see that coming up in your future.
That sound like a Dodge truck.
Right.
Dodge Ram duality.
I kill him on stage, but not in real life.
Yeah.
Duality.
Duality.
Huh? Pretty good, right?
You should have been. I wish you could have tutored me.
He is good at brands, Keith.
Reuters analysis suggests an odd problem for Hillary Clinton. Overconfidence among her supporters may lead them to skip Election Day altogether.
I really don't think so because I feel like people who don't want Trump to be president feel quite certain about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like more so even than I think with Bush. Like this is really a not Trump. And also, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who I don't think don't love Hillary but don't want Trump. But I feel like those people don't want Trump enough that they're going to vote.
Yeah.
Opinion polls show that many voters are backing Clinton primarily to stop Trump from getting into the White House. If they believe he has no hope of winning, then what would their motivation be to turn up in the polls, says this article? Well, first of all, go because it's fun, see what people are talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, it's archaic and bullshit, but don't you want to see for yourself? I did last time I voted. I voted for Bernie, and you hand your paper to this woman to put into a machine, and she looks at the paper up and down. Then I'm like, there's all this fraud shit in the news. Why are you looking at my paper? Let me just see, ma'am. Okay, looks good to me. I'll definitely put it right there. I put it in the circular file first, and then later we...
She looks at it. She's like, "Are you sure?"
Right. She did have a look like, okay.
Another one of these Bernie.
That's really going to make a difference, sir. Thank you. Halloween's coming. Do we give a shit, Petey?
Nah.
Yeah.
Another day.
What do we care about?
3 days before my birthday. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
Right.
I'm gearing up.
Happy early birthday.
Actually, it was 2 days before my birthday.
34. What for your birthday? What do you do? Did your mom make you a cake?
Nah, my mom's never really was a cake maker. She was more of an Entenmann's buyer.
Okay.
She bought me Entenmann's.
What do you get? The coffee cake?
I used to like the banana crumble.
Okay.
I was all excited about Entenmann's, but banana.
And then
no.
they used to put the little swirl on the top. Chocolate swirl.
Nice adult. Nice.
Yeah, you know I get excited about that. Entenmann's.
You know how
Halloween though is cool.
Yeah.
You getting ready for the Halloween?
I don't care for it too much, but of course, who doesn't like the sexy outfits, right? Sexy nurse, sexy accountant, sexy money launderer. They have everything. They have a sexy Ken Bone outfit for women. It's just a tight sweater. It's a tight white shirt and a tight red sweater. It's like, hey, I'm Ken Bone, but you want to fuck me.
Who's Ken Bone?
He is one of these undecided morons who was at the second of the presidential debates, and he stood up, and he's a sweet guy, but kind of dopey, and he asked some question, and just his whole look and demeanor made him popular. In fact, if you tweet, if you
America's getting dumber by the fucking second.
Yeah, the nation really was like, forget about the pussy grabbing. Everybody talk about Ken Bone, and we really need to get over it, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he realizes that the joke is kind of on him, but which is good. And he's kind of a sweet guy, so he's doing interviews now. Right.
Did the Chewbacca mom ever do interviews too?
Oh, I did like her though. I know America's getting dumber, but that shit was funny. Come on.
Yo, the fucking dude running for president say, yo, make sure you go vote 80 days after the election. What the fuck? Oh my God, this is crazy.
I'd watch Chewbacca Mom right now.
This is nuts. Like that's the one thing I like about being from the hood, because like we're in the hood, but the reality is the reality, man. Like nobody gives a fuck about none of this shit. Like if you ain't helping me, that's why crime is so rampant in the in the hood, because it's just like, what the fuck else you gonna do? You gonna fucking look at Chewbacca Mom or try to get a fucking slice of pizza?
All right, so let me mention this one more time, if I may. KeithAndTheGirl.com/tumor. Sally says, come on, everyone. Most of us can skip the $5 Starbucks coffee and donate to Chemda. Libby said, if we all only give $5, we could make a huge difference. After all the entertainment she has given us, take the time to do this. You know you've been thinking about it. Just do it. So nice and angry. I like it. Devin says, Chemda is one of the most amazing, kind, insightful, and beautiful people on the planet. I've been captivated by Keith and the Girl since I first heard of them 10 years ago. Chemda and the show have literally changed my life for the better. Speedy recovery, big hugs, and love to you. And one more I'll read from Jerlyn. I still want to convince you, Chemda, to run a marathon. You have so much strength. Stay positive. Now, why a punishment, right? Chemda said, if I beat this, I'm going to beat this cancer, and I'm going to join a marathon. Eat a bunch of donuts. What the fuck?
Treat yourself.
Yo, yeah. Shout out to Chemda too, because when I met her, I was at a mic. I met her at a mic, and I like words, and she was doing a bit about bread.
Chemda was doing a bit about bread?
There's something. It wasn't a bit of. It might not have been about bread, but she was describing something, and then she mentioned the bread, and it was like, I forget the name of the bread. Right. But I was so like, oh, what the fuck out of here? That was our thing. We would I'd be like, yo, bread.
I kind of wonder if this ever happened. Keith and the Girl, of course, you can subscribe free on iTunes, SoundCloud, anywhere you get podcasts. We also put the entire video episode, if you like white hot video, on YouTube. So look up Keith and the Girl, and everything's right there. Okay. Now, here's what I'm talking about with Petey. Petey's got some shows coming up. White Chocolate Sundays. That's with Christy Cello. Who doesn't like Christy Cello?
Christy Cello every Sunday at 8.
Every Sunday at the Standing Room, 8 p.m. The next one will be October 16th. He's the host of Petey's World at the Creek in the Cave. Comics tell jokes and rip each other to shreds. How so?
I wouldn't say we rip each other to shreds. More of it's just like a party.
Okay.
So, it's like say we're just as panel. We're all on stage. We have fun, talk shit.
That is a comic's idea of a party, though.
Right.
Ripping each other to shreds.
Yeah.
With love.
Yeah.
With love.
But it's not like brutal.
Yeah.
It's not like you're gonna be up there telling a joke and I'm like, boo. Like I'm not gonna. It's not like that. It's more like
Right.
I might be talking to you in the middle of your set like, yo. So what was that about?
Right. Just so you know, the Creek's website says you rip each other to shreds, and I'm going to guess you wrote it.
Nah, I didn't write that. Actually.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Some other dates. The Stand, October 22nd at midnight, the witching hour. Greenwich Village Comedy Club on October 31st. So if you want to see what's going on, follow him on Facebook.
I didn't know it was the 31st.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Yeah. Well, I guess follow me on Facebook. I'll tell you when his dates are, right? Petey, this was very fun.
Thank you for having me.
I'll tell you
I had
that.
fun.
The Twitter account is PD's Jokes. Nice. PDEEZ Jokes. And he's up there, and he's up in his homicide game. He will murder you, but in the good way.
The jokes.
He'll only murder you if you're a joke.
Right.
Funnies.
He's
No. No.
A non-human joke.
Oh, I thought you said he'll only murder you if you're a joke. I'm like, what? No. I'm not murdering anyone.
No, only jokes get murdered.
You have rehabilitated yourself, it sounds like.
Self-rehabilitated.
You're on the straight and narrow.
That's it.
Okay, so all we need now is you to get out of your mom's house.
That's the next move.
Yeah.
I'm going to just start dating a chick that lives somewhere.
Yeah. Now you can date because that relationship's over, right? Bye. Bye. Tell her. See you later.
Take your time, Petey. You take your time to grieve. It's okay to cry, and it's okay to live in your mom's house.
That's how I love you, yo.
Well, she's married.
How did we come together? When we came together, like that was like.
This is Petey DeAbreu, and that's that. Thanks.